Okay, how do you remove this annoying related section in Perplexity? Well, unfortunately, when I'm making this video, there is no native setting or ways that lets you remove that in Perplexity. That means when you are asking a question in Perplexity, it will give you the answer, but at the end, you'll see this section. This related section contains multiple questions or topics that might be related to your previous question. And while I find this feature to be useful, for some people this could be annoying and maybe distracting. But then, how do you remove this section? Well, unfortunately, if you're using a Chromium-based browsers like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Brave, Opera, etc., you can still remove this section using a free Chrome extension, and it is actually quite simple to achieve. And here's how you can do that. First, let's navigate to Chrome Web Store. And then you want to search for a Chrome extension called Click to Remove Element. And then let's open the extension. Click Add to Chrome. And then click Add Extension. Again, this extension is basically compatible with any Chromium-based browsers. You don't have to use Google Chrome to be able to use this extension. Now, after the extension has been installed, click this menu, the Extensions menu, and then click or pin the Click to Remove element. It is very useful because you might want to access this extension very often, so I do recommend to pin the extension. Now, let's go back to Perplexity, and I do recommend to refresh the page because we just added something into the browser. Now, let's scroll down to the very end of the answer, and let's navigate to this section basically. So from here, we want to remove this section, the related title, and also this question, like there are 5 questions, and we want to remove all of that. So let's open the Click to Remove element. And then you want to select those elements that I just mentioned earlier. You want to remove this section, the title, and also the first question, the second question, third, fourth, fifth, etc. And then you can remember all of it. Just click remember. So the next time you refresh the page or you visit the page, the setting will be applied. And after that, you can close this. And I do recommend to refresh the page once again. And you will see that at the end, there is going to be no related section whatsoever. Now, these settings actually will be applied even on the follow-up question. If I ask something like, oh, what is Perplexity cost, for example, and I'm going to be using just the Sonar model so we can get the answer very, very quickly. You will see that later, that section is basically gone. There is no related section anymore. Okay, see, it's basically clean, empty, and even if you start a new thread in Perplexity, let me ask something like, what is Apple ID? Question mark. Again, this will be applied, the setting will be applied to all threads that you have in Perplexity, so you don't have to apply the settings over and over again. Although if you uninstall the extension, then you have to do it again, but as long as the extension is enabled and active, then the setting will be applied to all Perplexity thread pages like this one. So that's basically how you can remove that section in Perplexity. I hope you find this video to be useful, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.